Hello Magic fans, I'm Beef and welcome back to the second Historic Brawl video of the weekend, and today we are playing what I think is the second most powerful card from Tarkir Dragonstorm, Elspeth Stormslayer. And like Ugin, we have played Elspeth in a standard deck during the week, but I think she is a very good commander as well. So who is Elspeth? She is a 5 mana, 5 loyalty planeswalker, and she also has attack ability like Ugin, although nowhere near as powerful. If one or more tokens will be created under your control, twice that many tokens are created instead. And she has a +1, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token, which obviously be 2 because her attack ability. Has a 0, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Those creatures gain flying until the end of turn, so that's great for an Alpha Strike. And -3 to destroy target creature an opponent controls with mana value 3 or greater. So this is a very powerful card, and obviously the name of the game is tokens. You would have heard me talk a lot on previous Brawl decks around enablers and payoffs. Elspeth is both an enabler, a token enabler because she can create tokens, but is also a token payoff because it doubles up the number of tokens. Is she as powerful as Ugin? No, just for one of the simple very reasons of Ugin can destroy her or exile her, she can't destroy Ugin. And obviously once Ugin down, the entire library just turns into removal. But she is still very powerful. Now, I'm not going to go through the deck in detail just because it's late on a Sunday night and I want to get this finished. Obviously, we are all about tokens. We have a lot of token makers, a lot of token synergies like Caretaker Sound. We draw cards. We do have more token multipliers like Elspeth. We do have Anointed Procession and Mondrak, which is 4 mana. So Mondrak is there. And Ohir Attack. Ohir Attack triples creatures. Anointed Procession doubles any token, and Mondrak doubles any token. So we have a few of these down with Elspeth. We are suddenly creating a huge number of, well, tokens. We have quite a bit of removal, quite a bit of ramp, and quite a bit of life gain because obviously Ocelot Pride we've got, which is just an absolute bonkers deck. Mana base, as you expect, lots of white lands. We are playing Dalcoven Encampment, which we did play in the Mobilised deck the other day. It would always enter tapped for us because we obviously won't control a Swamp or a Mountain, but that activated ability of pay 3, tap it whenever we attack, create 2 red, white warrior creature tokens. You have to sack them. It's great with Elspeth because obviously it doubles up to 4. So that's the deck. It's really, really powerful. It is not as powerful as Ugin, obviously. Can suffer against aggro. If your opponent goes wide before you can get Elspeth down, that's a problem. But if you ramp into Elspeth and get her down turn 4 and start churning out tokens, and if she survives, then your other token generators just go bonkers. One of my favourite things I like is Battle of Bywater. You destroy all creatures power 3 or greater, which obviously a lot of our creatures are going to be small. Then create a food for each creature we control. In one game I created 30 foods. It's a shame it wasn't treasures because then we would have gone absolutely bonkers. We do like buffing our entire board as well with things like in the trenches. When an announcement can buff our board as well. Cage Sun buffs white creatures. Heraldic Banner buffs white creatures. Intangible Virtue buffs tokens. We do like this, basically making our board as big as possible. And we can draw from Welcoming Vampire, Takati's Welcome, and Enduring Innocence. Although if we get the creatures pretty big, Enduring Innocence and Welcoming Vampire won't trigger. But Takati's Welcome, it's mana value 3 or less, and tokens obviously have a mana value of 0. So that's the deck. Really enjoy it. Hope you enjoy it too. If you do, please remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the gameplay. Well, we go first with a far too slow hand. This is a much better. Roxanne's going to be an issue. But if they have land ramp, our land tax will basically go off. We'll just cast the Ardent Vow Fealty. And let's get down the Dollmaker's Shop. We don't want them to ramp, basically. Next turn we can get down Caretaker's Talent. And then hopefully draw. Might end up losing. Oh. That's a bummer. We did miss our land drop, which is not good, but it does mean we now get tons of them. But it does mean next turn they can cast Roxanne. And we are a ways away from being able to lay down arms Roxanne. Well, we can draw by creating a copy of... Oh, okay, sounds good. And then we can draw again on their turn by casting Raise the Alarm. But they can get down Roxanne. I imagine she takes out one of the night tokens. Yep. Sad. Attack. Oh, coward. Just all the lands, all the time. Let's level up. Yeah, I think we just hold back. Discard all our land cards. Next turn we can Cage Sun. That's a target for lay down arms. So is that. Huh. I would really like a board wipe. That's not how you do it, by the way. Well, I think we have to lay down arms Xenagos. Then we can get down Adeline and discard planes. I mean, next we do get down Elspeth. we'll take all that. They can give the Poison Dart Frog Death Touch, which is not ideal. Let's just get one for now. I think if we can survive for one more turn, we'll be in great shape.
So long as we fight, join the fight.
Planes and planes. We just have to survive. So, you, and you. I hope we don't lose Adeline.
I am not so fragile.
Let's not bother for now. Right, Cathar's Crusade.
I welcome all allies.
That's a chunky board. And they take it all. And yeah, our opponent scoops. Cathar's Crusade is bonkers. We're up against the big green jelly bean. We do have a pretty slow hand, actually. I think we give this one a mulligan. Well, this isn't much quicker at all. Well, we do find some ramp, that's a bonus. I think we clear that right now. We can get a turn of 3, smother and Hive down. Well, we don't have the additional land. So I don't think that's a huge problem for us. So we can play Elspeth next turn if we draw a land or not. Tell you what, let's get out Elspeth. We'll create 2 treasures. Sorry, 2 tokens. And we'll play out land tax. If they do play out a land, obviously we they gain 4. We block with 1. They do have more lands than us, so we will search up 3 planes. Well, let's battle Screech. And let's tap 3 of these. And I think we'll just cast Solitude now before they can get any more landfall shenanigans. They can crack their Flooded Strand if they want, but they don't. And yeah, let's get in for 1. And next turn we should be able to Cage Sun and into the trenches. And then use Elspeth's 0 to buff our board, which will probably be enough. Although that's a reach spell creature, but that shouldn't really bother us too much. We want to use these for Cage Sun. And we swing in 4. About 60. Or maybe only 44 plus 6 from the Solitude 50. So 10 out. Well, we can keep this turn 1 Esper Sentinel is always fun. turn 2 Mind Stone. Then hopefully turn 3 War Leader. We do draw a card, if it's not another land. Are you having trouble thinking about this one? Evidently so. What? I don't get what's going on. There we go. Bloody hell. And then we get down land tax now. And Skrelv. In case we don't draw our third land. Opponents decide to just start taking forever. Great. This is what I really want at 11:15 on a Sunday evening. They found their second land. I mean, we're going to trigger land tax now. So I don't really mind that. Ooh, Warm Power Stone. I think that's what we go with. Big old rampy stuff. They can cast Atrox up next turn though. Which flies, which is... means he can get over... for Elspeth. Should probably have that in our deck. Very fun. That can take out Atroxa. That's a win, basically. Teferi can bounce Elspeth. So let's get some value while we can.
More heroes for the cause.
We do need to discard 4 cards. Which are going to be all lands.
Sorry I'm late.
Presumably they just pitch. They just put Elspeth. I will sack our token.
Let's take it back.
This is not the best use of it, but we can take out the fairy with it. Suppose we could actually just get less lands. Three, 4, 5, 8. That's 6. Yeah, so we can Mind Stone and still O'Hare attack. Quite a bundle of stuff. Attack down to Fairy.
How long do you want to wait for?
Bad of Bywater can take out Atroxa. There is Atroxa. Let's decline for now. Well, let's Intangible Virtue. Let's Hanweir Militia Captain. Let's create a bundle of soldiers. Let's destroy their Atroxa and arrow here attack. And create 30 food. Or the arrow here attack. Yeah, shame it's not treasure, isn't it? They're down to 7. We can easily turn this back into a creature if we need to. Yeah, taking out Elspeth ain't going to do it. Our opponent goes first, but this is going to be a tough one because Sorin is. They're going to get a very powerful vampire down on turn 1, presumably turn 3. But we do draw a lot of planes. And because we have a path to exile, I think we do just keep as many planes as possible. Vein Ripper? Bloodletter. We can't get rid of that yet. I think we'll just decline for now. Let's get out Toby. Next turn we can pass the Bloodletter. Are you going to take out Toby? Looks like they are. Well, we draw one anyway. Let's Squelve. And let's... Problem is, the beast can't attack by itself. Exile the Bloodletter. But basically, they can just repeatedly sack the Silver Smoked Ghoul and get it back. And it is to any target, so they can target our Elspeth with it. And obviously the beast can't attack or block alone. So they can get in with the ghoul, then sack it, and then get it back. Which is what they're doing. Yeah. Try and get some more planes out of our hand, out of our library. But in true Magic fashion, that doesn't matter.
The real battle. Join the fight.
If our Elspeth survives, then Cathar's Crusade and Elspeth will be pretty good. They can put another vampire in onto the battlefield, then recast Sorin and do it again.
One life to save many.
Yeah.
You've only scratched.
Give me all the planes. So the question is, Mondrak and create a lot of tokens, or Cathar's Crusade, and I think we're going to Mondrak and create a lot of tokens.
More heroes for the cause.
We can give Mondrak Indestructible, then expel the Interlopers.
Your lifeblood is sweeter than wine.
And obviously Twilight Prophet can attack down Elspeth.
You can still win this war.
Well, let's do that. Just carry on getting planes. Because we can expel the Interlopers. Choose 2. Wipe their board. Let's play out Ethel Sentinel. And their opponent scoops. This must mean they didn't have any other big vampire in hand, because they could easily replay Sorin. I don't think there's even much point even attempting this. We have to get very lucky for them not to just be able to destroy us. On white, we have to swords them here. Yeah, Scroll doesn't protect us against colourless.
I lost more heroes for the cause.
Okay. Let's create a bundle of tokens. And there's Ugin. And that trigger is doubled up.
I grant you a pop.
My blade wasn't enough.
So we do only get to keep one.